In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up the Next.js, Supabase, and Stripe template. So you're going to click on Generate an App. I'll select Next.js for my framework and Supabase for Auth and DB. I'll be brought through this selection screen. I'm going to click on Stripe and click on Setup Integrations. So we're going to go to supabase.com. If you don't already have an account, create an account. You'll then be prompted to create a new organization. And under that organization is where you create your project. So I'm going to click on New Project, and I'm going to create it under my Exodus Inc. organization. I'm just going to name this SaaS, and I'm going to click Generate a Password. You can store this password if you like, and then I'm going to create New Project. My project is being set up, and it should be done shortly. I'll go back to Tempo. I'm going to click on Connect Supabase. And here what I'm going to do is I'm going to authorize Tempo to have access to my Supabase project. Remember the organization I created the project under? That was Exodus Inc. So I'm going to authorize that. And then I'm going to select the project I want to work with, and that is the SaaS project. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click Connect. And now my Supabase is connected. Now for Stripe, there's some keys I'm going to need to enter. So I'm going to go to stripe.com. Make sure you're on the test mode. Test mode allows you to test your payments without actually using real money. So once you've set up your Stripe account, click on search and then type API. And then click on API keys. And then what you're going to do is you're going to copy your publishable key and your secret key. So let's start with publishable. We're going to paste it here. And then let's go back to Stripe, copy secret key, and we're going to paste it here. Now, the last step is to set up our Stripe webhooks. What you're going to do is I want you to copy this URL right here by clicking here. And then I want you to go back to Stripe. And then I want you to go to webhooks. I want you to click Add Endpoint. And you're going to paste this URL here. What you're then going to do is you're going to click on Select Events and just select all of them for ease of use. And then click Add Events. You're going to scroll all the way down to the end and click Add Endpoint. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on Reveal under Signing Secret. You're going to copy this right here, and you're going to go back to Tempo and paste this. And I'm going to confirm that I have filled out all the fields. One thing you're going to notice here, it says you have 5 Stripe plans set up in this project. And one thing that we force you to do is we want you to create one plan on Stripe so that when you load your template up, you can test out your payments right away. So if I go back to Stripe and I go to product catalog, I can create a new product. So I'll just create one for test purposes, and I'll call this SaaS Review. And we'll make this $8 a month, pretty affordable. We'll click Add Product. And then if we refresh, we'll see that we have 6 Stripe plans set up. Make sure you set up a Stripe plan before going to the next step. Now we're ready to run our project. So I'll click on Setup Integrations, and everything is set up. And you know this by the providers lighting up. So I'm just going to build a job recruitment portal. I'm going to hit Next. My template is being loaded up, and I see my Supabase project's components are being set up. Supabase migrations running, and these edge functions are being deployed. And what's awesome is all of this is taken care for you. So if I go to Supabase and then I click on Table Editor, I'll see some new tables populate. These were created by Tempo. And then if we go to edge functions, we'll see 3 edge functions that were deployed. You see a few seconds ago. This again was done by Tempo. And now we can see our template has loaded in. I can click on the View button to view my template. What we're going to do is we're going to sign in, but I don't have an account, so I'll click on Sign Up, and I'm going to enter my name, and I'm going to use my email and create an account. Let me just enter a new password. I'll click Create Account, and now it's taking me to the sign in page. If I go to my email, I'll see that I have a confirmation email. I'm just going to click Confirm Your Email to confirm my authentication. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to test signing in. And I'm signed in. I can see my account information here. Now what I want to do is I want to test payments. So I'm going to try the $1,000 a month subscription. We're going to do the Stripe test credit card, which is 42, 42, 42, 42, and then just enter some random values and click on subscribe. Payment was done. Now, if I go to Supabase and I go to table editor and I click on users, I see some new user information pop up. There's my email. And if I go to subscriptions, I will see a subscription has been added to my table, an active subscription. So my payments have worked. And now I have a template loaded up that I can continue to build on top of without having to worry for payments, authentication, or database.